Hello, my curious and brave explorers. I knew that you would come back to the animal kingdom. It is fascinating, isn't it? So let's move on and let's learn about adaptations now. Now, the clothes we wear, the food we eat, and sometimes even our physical features change depending on the environment, right? Like in winter, we wear woolen clothes, in summer, we wear cotton clothes. So it keeps on changing according to the weather. Just as humans adapt to their living conditions, animals also adapt to their environment in order to survive. Adaptations are characteristics that birds and animals have developed over the years which help them to survive in their environment or habitat. Let us learn about them. So, in dense forests, animals rely on scent and sound signals for their safety. They use alarm calls or territorial calls. Now, when we go to Sasangir or when we went to Jim Corbett, we saw that whenever a lion is coming or whenever a tiger is coming, the monkey sitting on the top of the tree, they give a call. They do, oh, 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 like this, they make a sound to warn all the other animals. And the deers and the other sambars, they all run away because they know a danger is approaching. So, this is how the animals help each other. Animals use stripes, spots, or other patterns on their bodies to camouflage themselves in thick foliage. Thick foliage means thick bushes or dense forest. Some animals use their long limbs to move from one tree to another. They use their sharp claws for holding on to the branches of tall trees. A monkey uses its tail like a fifth limb. For example, we have four limbs, right? We have two hands and two legs. So monkey, it has two hands, two legs, and it uses its tail like a fifth limb. They can use their tails for gripping the branches of trees. Monkeys can jump up to 9 meters as they move from one tree to another. Wow! The fastest animal on land, the cheetah has strong, powerful legs and streamlined body that help it to run fast. It also has a wide nasal passage and a flat rib cage that allows for the quick intake of air while running. An elephant has a long trunk. Its trunk is actually a blend of upper lip and the nose. The elephant uses its trunk just as human beings use their hands. The trunk is used for drinking water, bringing food to the mouth, as well as for picking up small objects. The elephant has a finger-like projections at the tip of the trunk. These are used to move and pick up small objects. Now, the hippopotamus lives in swampy areas. It has a lot of fat under its skin, which helps it to stay afloat. Its eyes, nostrils, and ears are on the top of its head because most of its body stays immersed in water and only the head remains above the water. This makes it easy for the hippo to see, hear, and breathe while in water. The reindeer has wide hooves that prevent it from sinking in the snow. They have thick fur that keeps them dry and warm in cold regions. Now, you can use an encyclopedia to find out how the polar bear has adapted to its environment. Now, in the hot deserts, the temperatures are extremely high and there is scarcity of water. Many nocturnal animals can be found in deserts. Why? Because during the day it is very hot. In the night it is relatively cooler. So these animals they would go out in the night. These animals burrow during the day to protect themselves from the heat. They come out of their burrows at night when it is much cooler in search of the food. Now, now let me tell you a fun fact about lizards. Many lizards they can shed their tails to escape predators. So whenever you chase a lizard or you try to catch a lizard, it will drop its tail. They grow a new one. Some lizards can even change their color to blend into the environment. What are these lizards? These are chameleons. This camouflage protects them from the predators. Now camels, they have wide feet that keep them from sinking in the sand. They have long eyelashes that prevent the sand from getting in their eyes. They can also close their nostrils, wow, and prevent the sand from getting in. Their light colored skin helps them to camouflage in the sand. A snake is equipped with fangs. A fang is a tooth that is adapted to work like a syringe. Snakes use this fang to inject venom in their prey as they hunt. Let me show you what a fang looks like. Snake fangs. So see, these are the fangs of the snake. They bite a prey with it and then they put their venom inside. See, I'll show you a detailed picture. See, the venom is inside this duct. So whenever this duct is going through the fang of the snake, so whenever a snake bites any prey, this fang, it will go inside like an injection, like how injection comes inside us, inside our body. Then the snake presses this compressor muscle, and this venom, it will flow from this tube, and it will go inside the prey and kill that prey. See, the venom will come like this from this venom canal, and this venom will come out and kill the prey. So this is how the fangs are helpful for the snakes to hunt their prey. Okay, so next comes bats. Bats are nocturnal mammals that have very bad vision. They emit high-pitched sounds and listen to the resultant echoes to locate their prey and nearby objects. This is a process known as echolocation and is also seen in dolphins and whales, which means dolphins and whales, they also use echolocation to locate. Bats have wings that help them glide. Their strong claws help them hang upside down. Birds have adapted their vertebrate skeleton for flight. Their bones and skulls are very thin, making their bodies extremely light just as we use our legs to move about. Birds use wings to fly and glide as they go from one place to another. Seals. Now, seals have adapted to live on land, in water as well as on ice. They have a streamlined body which helps them to propel themselves in water. They have short hind legs known as flippers. The flippers help them to swim. They have a lot of blood in their body which stores enough oxygen for them to dive in deep waters and survive for about 20 to 30 minutes without breathing. Oh my god, I can stay hardly 1 minute without breathing. Jellyfish. Jellyfish move about with the help of their tentacles. Marsupials are members of the mammal family. They have an abdominal pouch, that means they have a pouch near the stomach called marsupium to carry their young ones. At the birth, the babies are not fully developed. They develop later in the marsupium. A baby kangaroo lives in its mother's pouch for about 6 months. Let's see if there are other marsupials that we can find. Marsupials examples. So these are all marsupials. Let's see, wombats, then opossum, macropods, biblies, Australian, these are all marsupials. See, this image shows so many marsupials. Let's try to learn their name. We just move this window. Yes, see, spotted-tailed native cat, then sugar glider, marsupial mole, red kangaroo with wombat, and these are all marsupials. Okay, let's move on. Do you know that unlike kangaroos, wait a minute, that unlike kangaroos that have pouches that open back upwards towards their heads, koalas have pouches that are back facing. That is, they open towards their hind legs. So koalas are also kind of marsupials. Animals do different things to survive in cold or winter months. Some animals and birds migrate or travel to regions of warmer climate in search of food and shelters. Birds fly a very long distance as they migrate during the autumn and winter months to warmer regions. Whales migrate in search of food during the winter. Some fish may swim south or move to deeper, warmer water. Some animals, such as earthworm, go down deeper into the soil to escape the cold. That is why when it rains, we can see that a lot of these insects like worms and snails and snakes, they come out from the deep inside the earth. Do you know that the human brain is twice the size of other primates, making humans the most intelligent primate? Humans have the most highly developed language communication skills and reasoning skills. They also have the ability to make use as well as use complex tools. Primates are like apes, then kangaroos, this giraffes, chimpanzees, gorillas. These are all primates. Let's see what primates are. So primates are mammals with large brains and complex, well-developed hands and feet with fingers and toes. Most primates also have opposable thumbs. Examples are monkeys, chimpanzees, gorillas, and humans. Now, these opposable thumbs help them to hold on to things. So we can see monkey they have a thumb, opposable thumb. Then chimpanzee, they also have a thumb. Gorillas, they also have a thumb. And human beings, of course, we have a thumb. Primates are very intelligent beings with large and highly developed brains. They have a highly developed sense of color. Primates have developed language and communication skills. They have eyes in front of their heads, allowing them to judge depth and distance. Monkeys and apes walk on all four limbs. Humans are the only primates that normally walk on two legs. Primates give birth to fully formed offsprings after a long gestation period in mother's womb. The gestation period of a human being is 9 months. That means a human being lives in 9 months in their mother's stomach before they are born. Primates are very social animals with strong bonds within the family or pack. They like to live in families like we humans, we live in our family. Most primates live in their families. Now, circle type. The environment and all living beings within that environment are interdependent. It is a circle of life, like we have learned in the movie Lion King. We all have to live together, we have to exist together, we have to coexist together so that we can help each other. Together, they form the ecosystem, which is a combination of living as well as non-living things that coexist in the habitat. The earth is an example of an ecosystem, as is a small garden or even a potted plant. Now, find out what are living and non-living or things that interact with each other in this ecosystem. Now, let's take an example of a garden. Now, in our garden, as you can see that we have planted grass, we have planted trees. Now, the trees and grass, they are living beings. Then when we get insects, then we get grasshoppers, then we get lizards, we get monitor lizards, and even we humans, we enjoy this garden. So, we all live together and enjoy this environment. Okay. Endangered species. Now, what is endangered species? There are several species of animals that are now facing extinction. These are regarded as endangered species. They are endangered because human beings, they are sometimes evil, they hunt them, they kill them, and this can lead to their extinction. Now, with a little awareness, we can save them from being extinct. Now, do you know that lions and tigers, they are endangered because they have been hunted so much? In fact, we had almost lost all the tigers in the world, but because of a good awareness, we have tried to breed them, and now again the population of tiger has grown back in India. So, with a little awareness, we can save them from becoming extinct. It is very important to save the endangered species because the ecosystem they live in is also threatened by their extinction. For example, the rhinoceros is now an endangered species as it is indiscriminately hunted for its horn. Rhinos eat various plants and help in the dispersal of their seeds. Their dung also enhances the fertility of the soil. Now, if there are no rhinos, then how will the plants spread their seeds? The soil will also not get fertility because their dung is not there. So, the ecosystem will also face lot of disturbance. That is why we should not hunt animals and we should coexist together peacefully. Alright guys, that's it for the animal kingdom. I hope you learned a lot and you enjoyed this a lot. And I will see you soon with some new fascinating facts about the environment that we live in. Take care, my little explorers. Have fun. Bye bye.